Okay, great evening. Well, I want to look at now the Supreme Court bends over backwards for the Republicans. And it's just, it's heinous. They're not supposed to be political, but obviously they are. We have Thomas being given all of these trips and all of these other things. His wife is a big Magatonian. And they continue to drag their feet on things that could affect the election and sway it in the direction for Republicans. Now, my question is, when it comes to the Supreme Court, will they ever take measures to stop this nonsense? Things need to be changed in the Supreme Court, that they just get away with anything they want, and there's no oversight. So I want to ask if, will oversight ever be coming for the Supreme Court when it comes to these judges skewing things for Republicans? So what we have going into it, it's about new ideas, strong ideas, and about underneath of it, putting this in retreat, okay? And this does need to go to retreat, that they continue to do this. So let's see, at the center of it, we have the message. Okay, we start off with the message. And let's get to and see what we have in the center of it. The message, Will-o-wisp. Will-o-the-wisp. It's like, we're not really concerned, whatever. We get away with anything. The kind of their message is on our timing, etc. And again, underneath it's about the timing. The clock is ticking on their will-o-the-wisp messages that they're going to do what they're going to do. Okay, so let's see what we have going into it. We have action being taken. And the action is bargaining. Okay. We see bargaining. And the foundation is the path forward. So, looks like, again, this is being looked at. And I think the bargaining and this action for the path forward and the message about the timing and the way that Supreme Court drags their feet when they want to and hurry things up when they want to, that's going to be looked at. But let's see what else we have. Let me shuffle these again. I dropped a card. And so next we have the money, holding on. Now I think this again has to do with the assets underneath of all of it. It's about starting to take action, waiting for the ship to come in, looking for the signs, and then underneath of it, conversations. So I think they have to look at, and underneath of it all, okay, the money, the drama that these guys do, underneath of it, the quicksand that they're kind of in. So if we look at this, it looks like, again, we have the message about, moving forward, waiting for the ship to come in. This new ideas, new messages coming out about making them to be in retreat. Okay. So let's see what we have. Because in the center of it, we have will-o-wisp. They just, they're going to do what they're going to do. Don't really care. Don't think there's any oversight. And so going into it, we're going to have some bargaining happening and looking at the signs. Now, I think the bargaining and looking at the signs is, again, they've been looking into the Justice Department, the Supreme Court, on, how they're getting paid off by these billionaires, okay? And so, again, the foundation is the timing when it comes to the path forward and conversations. So I think they're going to bring up more of this. And above it, we have the message about taking action when it comes to what they're holding on to. I think about their monetary things and stuff that they're doing and the things that they refuse to move on, okay? So it looks like things may eventually get more serious. Now, again, we have to get a Democratic president, House, and Senate, and then be able to maybe he can add more people to the Supreme Court, or maybe make some changes when you find out that they're being funded by these billionaires and they're being absolutely political in what they're doing, and it's obvious that they're being political, that there should be able to be some measures put in place to sanction them. There needs to be some oversight somewhere with the Supreme Court, and I think eventually this is going to come, but not in this second, okay? This is going to take a while. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.